What's up guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to do a side flip. There's two main takeoffs you can do in a side flip. There's a gather step, which is stepping 1, 2, or there's a punch setup, which is basically taking off of both feet at the same time like this. Pick whatever one you want to do or feel most comfortable with. I do a punch setup because I feel like I have more power in my side flips, but do whatever you want. For side flip, you're going to run up, and then as you jump into your block, you want to make sure you just turn 90 degrees in the direction you're turning. Run, turn 90 degrees, and you're ready to jump. You're then going to take your lead arm, which for me, I side flip to my right. That's going to be my right arm, and you're going to punch it on like a 45-degree angle. You don't want to go straight forward like this. You're not going to get any height in your side flip. You don't want to just punch straight up like this, obviously. So once you're ready to take off, punch this arm diagonally. Your back arm, what you want to do with it is you want to drive it up as you punch with your lead arm. So it's kind of like a this motion. You're almost like elbowing someone behind you. This arm is important. It actually helps a lot with your height. It kind of like brings the rest of your body up with you. And yeah, once you're in this position and you kind of like do this with your arms, you're gonna take off and just keep bringing this arm around. You're gonna basically do a giant circle and it's gonna sweep under you like this. Boom, and then it goes like kind of like that. Once you jump in the air and this arm goes around, that's when you are ready to tuck. For your tuck, you could either do an over tuck or an under tuck. I think I started off with my side flips in an under tuck and then I switched to an over tuck. So this again is just personal preference. Pick whatever one you want to do. I'll show an example of both. So here's an under tuck, and then here's an over tuck. Another important thing I forgot to mention before on my takeoff, with your lead arm, you do not want to go forward, you do not want to go backward. You got to make sure this arm goes straight to the side like this. If you take off and your front arm punches forward, you're going to end up doing a front flip. If you punch it backwards, it's gonna turn into some weird trick, I don't know. Make sure when you take off, this arm goes diagonally and straight to the side. Not forward, not backwards. And yeah, basically once you tuck for half a second or whatever, you're gonna be able to spot the ground and just let go of your tuck and land it. Not really much else to it, so I'm gonna take you through a little progression you can do to learn this trick. So make sure you have a pad with you. All I kind of did to learn this trick was I basically squatted down like this and just rolled on my back. And the idea is to kind of just work that up until you're able to jump into it and actually do the side flip. A little bit more power. Just a couple tips to make yours a little bit better. The first thing, and this goes with like any flip really, when you go into the block and you're ready to take off, don't squat down all the way like this. You're gonna have so much more power if you take off on your block and you're like just slightly bent in the knees. It's gonna basically feel like springs almost. Just a slight bend and you're just gonna take off right away. Like, don't hesitate. Don't go into the block and then wait a second and then do your side flip. It's like a very quick, just like that almost. The longer you sit here and wait and the lower you go, the less power you're gonna have, so just keep that in mind. Then also, this kind of goes with what I said before, just make sure you're really using your arms. This is like really what just generates the entire flip. This arm goes sideways, not forward or backwards. If you punch it just straight in front of you, you're just gonna go very far horizontally and you're just not gonna get any height. I guess if you're jumping over a gap or something, that's good, but for a normal side flip on grass, you just want to make sure this arm goes diagonally upwards like this. And yeah, it's pretty much all there is to a side flip. Just make sure you rep it a ton. You can try different setups, like you can try doing an under tuck, over tuck, gather step, punch step. I tried all sorts of different things when I was doing side flips, and I just learned to get better over time. So take your time with it and good luck. So I'll see you guys in the next one.